Answering MCAT questions in under 60 seconds. Which of the following characteristics are most likely shared by two peptide variants with identical amino acid sequences but different side chain modifications? Right? It says primary structure, hydrophobicity, isoelectric point, and solubility. Right? Well, remember that when you have side chain modifications, that is a post-translational process. So you synthesize the peptide, right, which you're synthesizing from the mRNA, which is a reflection of the DNA, right, and that encodes the primary sequence, the specific sequence, N-terminus to C-terminus of amino acids linked by peptide bonds. So immediately after translation, the primary sequence of your two peptides, or however many peptides you're comparing, are the same if they have the same amino acid sequence. And it's only after that do you get these post-translational modifications. So they're going to definitively have a similar primary structure. Now, the caveat to this, right, is that they specifically mention side chain modifications, because another post-translational process that you could have would be like cleavage. And in that case, you're not going to have the same primary structure anymore because you've broken peptide bonds. But here they have the same sequence and they're specifying side chain modifications, meaning like addition of maybe lipids or sugar molecules or phosphate groups, etc. And those things would definitively change, depending on what they are. They could definitively change, how polar something is, how hydrophobic it is if you add like a lipid to it, the isoelectric point if you add, chargeable things like a phosphate group like negative charge, and then solubility as well, right? So all of these things would probably be different, or at least one of them would, right, depending on the type of modification. But what would definitively still be the same is the primary structure.